free roulette system vertical bar free roulette strategy. Learn how to win at roulette using my simple, free, and effective system. Roulette is a fascinating game which few have been able to beat consistently. The reason for that is that the house edge is very difficult to overcome. But what if you had a system that won 99.8% of the time? That's not a typo. If you had such a system, you could win 998 out of every 1,000 times you played roulette. I'm telling you right now, you simply won't find a more effective roulette system out there. If you don't believe me, go ahead and give the others a try and I guarantee you will be back here before you know it. And the best part is, I don't charge you anything for my system, it's 100% free. Let's begin. Before I get into the details of my system, I want to make sure you understand what we are going to be betting on. My system bets only on the dozens, high, medium, or low. To ensure you understand what these bets are, I have illustrated them below. 1. This is a bet on low, aka. First 12, or first dozen. You win if any number from 1 to 12 comes in. 2. This is a bet on middle, aka. Second 12, or second dozen. You win if any number from 13 to 24 comes in. 3. This is a bet on high, aka. Third 12, or third dozen. You win if any number from 25 to 36 comes in. My system. My system is very simple and uses progressive bets to ensure the dozen you are betting on wins with a 99.8% chance of success. If you follow my system, you are guaranteed to win between $1 and $3 for every winning number, regardless of how many losing ones you have had. In real terms, this will translate to approximately $70/hour that you will earn. It won't make you rich, but it's probably more than what you're currently earning at your day job. But it is important that you follow my instructions to the letter. Start by printing off this spreadsheet document, and keeping it next to you, with a pen or pencil. The document should look like this. You will use this to keep a precise record of how the table you are betting on is running with regards to the dozens. In other words, you will use this to keep track of which dozens have dropped. There is no point in betting at random, so please, be accurate with this. What you need to do is every time you spin the wheel, record whether low, single quote, L, mid-leg, M, high, H, or 0 number drops in. That's all the record keeping you need to do. It couldn't be easier. For example, if you are on a table and spin the wheel 10 times, and the following numbers drop in, 2, 12, 35, 13, 21, 26, 6, 36, 14, 24, your table would look like this. When you begin to play, do not place ANY bets. This is very important. Patience is key now. Keep spinning the wheel and recording which dozen sections drop in on your table. What you are looking for is a consecutive run where one of the dozens has not come in for exactly 5 spins. You will see why in a second. For example, say the following numbers now drop into the above table, 32, 17. The table now looks like this. As you can see, a log number, L, has not dropped in for 5 consecutive spins. It is time to start betting on the log dozen using the stake plan below. Pay close attention now, as it is critical that you follow the exact stake plan below to ensure you always win money overall no matter at which point your dozen hits. We wait for a dozen not to fall for 5 spins so that instead of requiring a prohibitively expensive 16-step stake plan, we can use a much more affordable 11-step stake plan, as you will see below. Continuing the example above, you now place bet number 1, which is $1 as shown in the stake column, on the log section of the board. Spin the wheel. If a low number drops in, congratulations, you just won $2, now start over. If not, Do not worry, simply place bet number 2, which is $2, on law. Again, if you win, well done, you made up for your previous loss and still made a $3 gain. Now start over. If you did not win, place bet number 3, which is $3, on law, and so on. Keep placing the bets until you win, then start all over again with finding another dozen that qualifies. By doing this, and sticking to the stake plan shown on the left, you will win 99.8% of the time and will always win money when your dozen drops in thanks to the intelligent stake plan. I know that the gains do not appear to be a lot, $1, $3, but if you consider that it is possible to lay up to 70 bets in an hour, your money will quickly add up. I realize that a few of you may be confused by this, but don't worry, read through it again a few times and it will become very clear. Now that you know how this system works, you need to know where to use it to maximize your gains. Where to play. The easiest way to use this system is to play at an online casino, since you can record each spin on a piece of paper from the comfort of your own home. Below I have listed the online casino that I currently use, which is the one where I have had the most success with my system. So if you want to maximize your gains, simply click below on the respective link, install the free casino software, and deposit the $200 you will need for the stake plan to use my system successfully. It really is that simple and it works every time. Exploitable Casino 1. That is all you have to do to win with my system. The only way that things will go wrong is if you do not follow my instructions to the exact letter. You may not believe this is possible, but give it a try, and you will see for yourself. You have absolutely nothing to lose. If you are still skeptical, consider this: the chances of a single dozen not appearing for 16 consecutive spins are 1 in 1/25/37, carat 16 equals 1 in 530. That means you will win 529 out of 530 times, 99.8%. If you have any questions or wish to share your profits with me as a kind gesture, please email me at info@andrachi.com. Please keep in mind that I am not charging for this system and that it is perfectly legal, since you are not breaking any rules or laws. I have my reasons for making this information public, although I prefer to keep them private. A last few pointers that should help you along the way. 1. Try not to spend more than 15 to 20 minutes at each table. I don't know why, but after this amount of time, every table seems to get harder to play. Simply exit and return to the table every 15 to 20 minutes. 2. Avoid playing between 2 to 3 p.m. United States Eastern Time. Again, I don't know why, but always at this time the casinos seem harder to play. 3. Do not get greedy and call attention to yourself. That is the major downfall of most players. Set a target and stick to it. Once reached, walk away. Do not win more than $100 in a single day or win 2 days in a row at the same casino. You can remedy this by simply alternating casinos. 4. Play my system to the letter. 5. Be disciplined and stick to your goals. Frequently asked questions. 1. I can't spin without betting, what do I do? If you can't spin without betting, simply bet $1 on red and $1 on black to generate a free spin. 2. The table limit isn't high enough, how do I use this system? Table limits refer to straight number bets, not dozen bets, so ignore the table limits as they will not